If you're wanting to restrict Gemini from your classroom for a specific amount of time, what you'll do is go to teacher.goguardian.com, and on the left hand side you'll see an option that says scenes. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a scene where I can turn this on and off for the whole class or individual students depending on the activity that I'm doing at that time. From here I'm going to click scenes. I'm going to look and you'll see allowed website list and blocked website list. I'm going to use the block website list because what we're going to do is we are going to make it where they can browse any website except what I have blocked. So I'm going to hit create list. I'm going to give it a title. I'm going to call it Gemini block. You can add a description if you would like. It is optional, and the icon color that the scene will represent. On the top right, I'm going to click next. And then from here, I want to type in the URL that I want to block. So for this instance, we are going to block gemini.google.com. And then if I click search, you'll see a lot of different options that it just tries to pull from. We're going to use the first one, make sure it does say gemini.google.com. I'm going to click add, and then I can click save. So from there, I've created my scene, but it is not active. In this second window, you'll see I have a student logged in with Gemini. So back on my teacher window, if I go up to classrooms, I can look at this active class and go to class. And I'll see this is where the student is at this time. I can see that they're on Gemini and using it. If I wanted to restrict it for right now, I can check the box of that student, or if I check the box and up here, it would select all the students online at that time. But for this, I'm just going to do one. And I'm going to apply a scene, and I want to choose a scene, and I want to do Gemini block. And when I click apply, what that's going to do is it's going to create groups separated if I wanted them to be blocked or not. And you'll see this already says website blocked by scene. So if I go to my student view, you'll see that they will have this message and they cannot try to go back to it, or it will pop up as blocked again. If you're ready to end your scene for students in your class where you have Gemini blocked, there's a couple ways you can go about this. The first one, if with an individual student, if you were to click in the checkbox by their name, you can go over to apply a scene, choose a scene, and click no scene. And when you click apply, it will drop down with the rest of the class, and you'll see now it's not blocked anymore and they would have access to the site. The other thing that you could do if you wanted to end it for the entire class is on the right hand side you have student groups. If you click on student groups and disable groups, it'll set your class back to the regular view you would have in a class.